Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we go back to some standard gameplay. And this time I'm bringing you Samira and Seraphine, which is actually a deck that's both good in standard and eternal. Eternal just gives you a couple extra cards like Flock and a little improvement that you can use with the deck. But if you're looking to just play it as standard, then this deck can also do the trick there and actually help you climb with a lot of LP. Now, the whole idea with this deck is Plaza Guardian, right? So there's multiple ways that you win. You win through just Seraphine nonsense, and then you win through Plaza Guardians, or a combination of both. You get to play so many spells that your Plaza Guardian comes out as a zero-cost unit that allows you to push a lot of damage into the opponent. And obviously the Seraphine combined with the Samira means that every spell that you duplicate with Seraphine is going to count towards both the Samira level up or her progress towards the rally, allowing you to potentially go to rally or level her up really quickly. And of course, it's a Bakali Bar deck. So yeah, the list is pretty big. You'll see the deck below, the deck code in the description, but you can also catch us at the end of the video where we'll do an in-depth breakdown and mulligan tips. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Karma Sett. Oof. Okay. So this is a game where we need to have the Plaza Guardian, right? I'm gonna keep one augmented Clockling. Maybe we keep both. Maybe we keep both so that we can try to find another pursuit. So that we can try to find the Bakali Bar and reduce it by 1. The earlier that I have this Bakali Bar, the better it's probably gonna be for us as well. So Bakali Bars and then the Plaza Guardians is how we win this matchup. That's a great draw.
There is light yet within me.
What? Huh. I don't even want a high note. I guess I have to be careful about how much damage I take. Opponent's gonna have the darkness. Why Solari Sentinel? Out of everything else in that deck? Huh. Oh. Gonna skip. Gonna skip. Disintegrate's not what we're looking for. Yeah, I mean, you can do this. That's fine, but I guess Disintegrate is gonna be good at allowing me to kill the Karma or Sett later. What the heck? Am I getting baited? I think I'm getting baited. Why opening foyer? Maybe it's not getting baited per se, but the opponent's just playing a crazy deck.
Draw from the light.
I still don't want to play this high note. I think I'm gonna play the second Clockling. Let's I'm gonna pick the Scorched Earth because I do think this opening foyer is gonna be a problem. Sucks not getting Samira, but we do have the double Bakali Bar. Okay, let's go here. Let them kill this one. And we probably have to start dealing with these Sentinels because we're actually gonna get aggro down here. Like, we're actually getting aggro down. I guess it's okay, we got the Squire, so we can actually pull one of those. So we can pull one of those. The opponent does have 5 damage that they're gonna push next turn. And they just graciously give me the Karma. I gotta kill both. I gotta kill both. Which probably was the correct play considering I'm planning to go for the high note. 5? Or do I just take the 5? Opponent doesn't have any other burn.
Let us cast shadows.
I'll take the 5. No? Okay. I'll take the 5. I have answers for everything else. Karma again?
There is hope.
Really? So here's the problem. I probably just had, like, I want to play the second back alley bar. The problem is that I don't have space for everything that I'm gonna get from this, right? So we're gonna have to go here. And now we have space for everything. And here we go. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. So we have the blocker, so I'm not worried about the Hallow opponent aggroing me down anymore. Opponent ends up killing this guy, which means that I'm actually able to play the Samira now.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
They probably have removal for this, but once they tap out of answers, we can potentially kill that Karma. So once they tap out of answers, we can kill that Karma either through Aftershock. So because we can kill her because we have double back Alibi, right? We can go Piltover Tailstone into Aftershock, which is gonna cost 1 mana, right? So the Aftershock is only gonna cost 1 mana.
Hope they're watching.
And then we can follow up with Disintegrate into Hyno if the opponent has a way to save that Karma. Okay, so, right. So we noticed the stun, right? We noticed the stun. And now we're going to do that play that I was talking about, right? We're going to go here. Aftershock. Pop the Karma. Force out the tag out. And once the opponent goes for the tag out, we'll go for Hyno and Disintegrate. Okay. That makes it a little bit more difficult because I don't want to play into a tag out. But I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to and just go for it like this. All right, that's Karma number 2. That's Karma number 2, and we have also leveled up Samira pretty much. I guess let's guarantee that we level her. Let's go Hierophant.
Light leads us into the future.
And they just play the Plaza Guardian or something else. Or Formula. Formula is better. Yeah, let's just level up the Samira. Opponent even gets punished here because they went for Quietus over anything else. So that's why the Hierophant was important, so that we can level up Samira without the opponent actually being able to kill her. And now we have another card that we can actually use for a Mystic Shot. Catastrophe is almost there, but it is vulnerable to like a Vengeance. We don't have Seraphine, which is kind of a big deal.
The dragon lives. You see what you cannot
Okay.
grasp.
Let's go Plaza Guardian. Ruination. We could technically go Detain. We could technically go Detain. One, 2, 3 with Detain. Sorry, 3 with the Mystic.
I didn't survive
4 with the Disintegrate.
to die of boredom.
Hear me out, hear me out. But then I'm opening up myself to almost anything that the opponent might have, right? Like, we could detain the Samira, but the opponent still has 17 HP. Like, I don't know that detaining that really matters, right? I think we just go Lady of Blood. I guess, to be fair, I did have the Fragment weapon here. So it probably could have been correct, but I want to keep the Mystic for Karma or Set, right? Like, we already killed 2 Karmas. If we keep Disintegrate, how is the opponent actually doing anything against us? This is also almost to Pursuit of Perfection now. So we almost had the Pursuit of Perfection just because of the triple blade fragments, and then we'll have the blade of its. Oh no, we only have 2. What am I talking about? Okay, so we have enough space, so we can go here. Don't have any units, but we do have Guiding Touch, which is letting me get some draw. For some reason, I thought I already used triple blade fragments. Did I not? 1, Oh, I didn't. The games are merging. The games are merging in my head. Let's go ahead and just push the 10. Play around a second Ruination. We still have the Disintegrate plus Mystics, and even potentially have a Detain. I could have put a 2 here. I mean, opponent doesn't have Battle Feast. This is standard. I was playing around Battle Feast when we're not playing in Eternal, so that's why I didn't put the +2 in the Squire. So I ended up missing out on 2 damage, which is not nothing, but it's also not a big deal, you know? This whole timer is Q, but there's no way for me to actually spend all that mana. Huh. When do we want to play this Seraphine? When do I want to play this Seraphine?
Want a piece of me? Line starts.
I guess maybe after the opponent attacks?
No holds barred.
If they don't, I will play the first Disintegrate when I attack with the Squire. I'm kind of scared of the Showstopper. We're gonna block here because I'm gonna use this challenge, right? We're almost there. I guess we can go Fire. Yeah, we can go Fire. We're almost there anyways. Let the opponent play the Showstopper if they want. If they don't, then I'm just chilling.
The Reaper will return.
Because I'm gonna force them to have to kill. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this and force them to have to kill the Squire. That's their 3rd champion. And we still have another Disintegrate. The opponent's gonna actually deny this one. Okay. There's one thing we can do, right? We can play Seraphine into Mystic. The problem is the Showstopper is still a problem. We do have more draw. And this Pursuit of Perfection actually gets copied by Seraphine. I need to kill this set. So we can go Seraphine Mystic, which will double up the Mystic to kill the set. If the opponent has a tag out.
Hey May, whip up anything special for tonight?
Hey, that doesn't work anymore.
It's got cherries.
And this is 8. You know, I'm gonna let them have it. If they spend their mana here for Showstopper to kill this Seraphine, I think that has to be okay. Because we have our own tag out now, right? So 2 things, right? I'm gonna go tag out here. And then I'm gonna put Mystic and Disintegrate. And now the opponent needs to have their own tag out to actually save this set. The Showstopper does nothing if we don't replay the Seraphine. I do need to play around the opponent having 5 damage. I guess 5 damage is nothing, to be honest. Yeah, 5 damage is nothing. 5 damage is nothing. We can just formula and just play this girl here. Now the opponent has the Showstopper, otherwise I have a blocker. And the moment they Showstopper, I just play Seraphine again. Yep. So they're not gonna do anything here because they know that. We have more draw, we have Seraphine now, and we're chilling. Then we have this guy.
Our stuff's top notch.
Okay. Let's play Seraphine.
Change the world.
File in Discord. The Pursuit of Perfection is enabled. I want to play him on a second Ruination, though. So I want to play him on a second Ruination. We can Rummage. That will take a lot of my cards away. And go here. Let's just go here real quick. And we'll go like this, and we'll just draw. And that's the second Seraphine. Alright, we're good. We're good. This game is ours. We kill the blocker. We go for Seraphine, and we'll get the double cap.
This one's on me.
Opponent giving us those 2 karmas early on, completely ruined their day, right?
Sing 'em.
And here we go, double cap. Woo! Alright, surely they have no way to stop double cat, right? Surely.
Get me singing with me now.
Surely they don't have it. Okay, there we go, there we go. GG's. I was thinking about playing more stuff last time, but I wanted to see the cat attack, and I know that if I play anything else, the opponent was gonna surrender. That's why I just passed, and I just assumed that the 2 cats were gonna be enough. So, GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Fizz and Samira. We have a lot of removal, and we do have quite a bit of AoE. We also got our Samira, so I don't hate this. I'm actually wondering if double Samira is correct. I don't hate having access to the all out. No. I think we just go for one. We just go for one. We don't want to be stuck with triple Samira. We got stuck with double back Calibar, which is not good in this matchup. Yeah, this is not great in this matchup because they're more aggressive. The Senate Urchin is nice.
I excel at making
Okay.
things turn and throw
So do you have warning shot into all out?
permission or forgiveness.
I'm down to force you to have it. So you have to have warning shot into all out, right? It's exactly 2 cards. If you have it, you have it. Otherwise, you don't know how to play this matchup. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why play your Samira when you know that we're also playing Samira, right? Like, what did the opponent think was gonna happen there? So, I'll take the free Samira. Opponent's gonna have what? Another... Oh, Father Fury, okay. Let's pass for now. This is... A lot of these cards could be decent, right? I guess not really, right? I mean, the back alley bar is probably late for him as well. The Sunspin is probably the best thing that the opponent has. And even that, I feel like is a little bit awkward. We could get rid of this Disintegrate. I guess let's wait. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, perfect. We get Seraphine. So Seraphine is even better because now we can actually get rid of this, or whatever we get from this stuff. Now, obviously I'm not gonna attack, so I'm just gonna go here for now and just challenge the elusive. Is that what I want to do?
This should be fun.
Just continue getting this for the Plaza Guardian. Try to draw. Harley. Okay, so you're gonna not let me level up my Samira. Let's go ahead and play this Answer Prayer. It's an extra spell that we have. And we can just discard this Flare once the opponent kills Samira, right? They're gonna have a Pirouette or another Parley. Okay? So let's just start looking for some spells, right? So I need like High Note. The Disintegrate doesn't really matter much. I might actually rummage away one of this. Oh, we get another Samira. I might actually rummage away one of these cards. Like, I might actually rummage away this and Disintegrate, I'm guessing. That's not enough. That's not enough. So we'll have to take that 3 damage here. But this is going to be really good afterwards. That's the third Parley. Okay, they took our Plaza Guardian. That's fine.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
We don't have a fearsome blocker, so the opponent will get their shot right back, which kind of sucks. We can challenge with the Samira on the Elegant Age. Eventually, we'll get a Plaza Guardian to also come down. We have the Rocket Barrage, which is going to be good for the Monkey Pandemonium, by the way, so that we got to keep this in our hand. I think I'm going to go for this. Right? Just level up Samira now if the opponent gives us a chance. As well as level up the Seraphine, so that we can actually start getting the draw. Unfortunately, we won't really be able to use the tag out. He also gets my Plaza Guardian all the way reduced. Let's tag out here. We're gonna get the coin. Then we go for Inspiring Light, and then we can play the Plaza Guardians, which is gonna let us level up our... I guess the Inspiring Light already lets us level up Samira, but this is gonna be pretty good. The coins help us out. We'll go here. So we have a leveled up Samira.
Brutal, just how I like it.
And they will have double Plaza Guardian on the field, and we still have access to this Rocket Barrage next time if the opponent actually goes for a Pandemonium. The only problem that we did here, by the way, it was the fact that we didn't do this first, so that we could actually have the double Plaza Guardian on the field. Right? Because now we're going to lose a Plaza Guardian for free. I also don't know. I guess we can go here. We can go here. We technically have enough, right? We technically have enough to level her up. To get the rally. But I don't think it's actually necessary right now, right?
Hope they're watching.
This gives me one. We attack here. We're just gonna take it easy for now. We know we're gonna get the rally with Samira this time.
Blink and you miss.
I'm just gonna get the attack through first. Okay. Let's level up Seraphine.
Now you're about to hear me.
Caustic Rift? Okay, so we have multiple ways to be able to just blow them out, right? So even if the opponent has the monkeys, we still have like a million ways to blow them out. Like the monkeys are not gonna be enough. Okay, opponent gets the stun. That's fine. It does mean that we're not able to actually get the spell from Seraphine. We don't get to actually challenge. As long as we have this Caustic Rift and this Rocket Barrage, I'm chilling, right? Opponent's down to 6, so if I get another burn, I'm also getting there. And we still get the rally next turn again. The Pandemonium does nothing. All out. Okay. Now, there's one thing we need to watch out for, right? This, actually, no, it's only 4 monkeys. So the opponent really doesn't do anything to us here, right? We can just go like this. Put the Rocket Barrage, kill all the monkeys, start setting up the rally. Even if the opponent has another set of monkeys, the Caustic Rift kills everything. Okay. We can go jump solo, get some cards that may be reduced. Probably better to just go formula first, then jump solo second. Well, I guess if we go jump solo, I'm gonna be down to just 1 mana, which probably might not be enough. So we probably just go Doomkeeper into Time Trick and get the Samira rally. Kind of want to create the rally at burst speed if I can. I don't think I'm gonna have the chance to though. Okay, well I guess we can get now we can get it at burst speed, right? I don't want to give them the chance to have another monkey. We're able to get it here at burst speed.
Blink and you'll miss me.
And just attack with everything. And win the game. That way the opponent cannot answer with a second monkey. We don't even need to use the caustic rest. So GG's. Once I got my champions level up, it was just a matter of time for us to find that lethal. So yeah. In this match, we're gonna get Nasus and Azir. So we do play double Scorch Earth exactly for this reason, right? And we get the first one here. So that would allow me to hit the bolts of Helium. As much as I like the Plaza Guardian, I think it's a little bit too early for it. So we're gonna just keep the Samira for now, have the Scorched Earth for the bolts of Helia, and kind of go from there. We don't have to play Samira next turn. We can wait until the turn after if we wanted to. And just play Formula instead. But you know, we have multiple ways that we can do this. Playing the bolts of Helia though is going to make it really difficult for them to get where they need to get, right? No need to play Samira this turn because I do want to play it on like a potential hate spike or anything like that. We can go Samira here and just challenge the Forsaken Bakai. Okay, opponent's gonna actually Quietus this, and we can't really do anything about it, so that's fine. And I guess we'll pass. We'll pass for now. Let's just play the Flare, just so that we're mana efficient. Just so that we're mana efficient, I'll play the Flare. Opponent gets the Azir. We'll go for the Clockling, and we still have access to Scorched Earth, which is the biggest thing that we have to worry about here. Other option is that we could play Seraphine now. I don't know if that makes sense though. I think I'll probably just go Clockling, right? Probably just go Clockling. We get the back alley bar 1 turn earlier, and then we play Scorched Earth on the Bolts of Helia. Might choose to actually skill this here. Might choose to just trade. I guess that's the reason why Seraphine was probably better. Opponent will have loved to lose that Azir, but I'm just gonna Scorch Earth this right now and force the opponent to have a second Bolt. We don't have enough for a second Scorch Earth. Well, we don't have the second Scorch Earth in our hand anyways. Let's go ahead, Seraphine. That allows me to have the Sun Fumes. We have the back alley bar. Proximity Puff Cap is not bad. Obviously, we do have the Flash Bombs that we could put into their deck later. Alright. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. Unless, I guess we can go back alley bar into some, that's gonna be 5. Definitely want to play this back alley bar. We'll take the 5 here. And just block the Sand Soldier.
Oh, you sound great.
I need to start being careful about how big this Nasus is gonna get later though. We have a Fearsome blocker here, and then we start working for our Pursuit. Okay. Voice of the Risen. Okay, so that's the Nasus. That's the Nasus, right?
I study history, but we must write it.
We don't have to rush it. We don't have to rush it. I do want to do for the formula, I think. At this point, I have to start using more stuff. This is the Plaza Guardian. That's amazing. Still a little bit off, though. And that could be a problem. Let's go here. Let's go for the Sun Fumes now. And set ourselves up to kill Nasus if we need to. Let's set ourselves up to be able to kill that Nasus if we need to. I also need to just play a card so that I don't overdraw. We don't have the level of Seraphine yet. I would have loved to have a second bar here, but that's okay. But we do have the way to kill the Nasus no matter what happens. Okay, so the opponent is going to lose the Nasus here no matter what. it's gonna be the Rekindler that comes down. So no matter what, it's gonna be the Rekindler that comes down. This is gonna be really good for later. The Rekindler coming down. Otherwise, the opponent will have to spend another couple turns. I think I need the couple turns, right? I need a couple turns to actually get to where I need to be. So let's go Proximity Trap into Mystic Shot to kill that Nasus. We're gonna do it one at a time. Oh, they're gonna use Haste Spike. Straight up just Haste Spike. The Seraphine. I definitely don't want that, right? I definitely don't want that, so I think we go here. We keep the high no. We keep the high no and we keep the Rummage from when we level up the Seraphine. Wow, so they just straight up just play that Haste Spike like that. Interesting. So now we have the high no. This opponent's gonna lose the dragon here regardless. I'm gonna get a 5-drop. So here's the Makai. Then the opponent's gonna get the second Nasus. We're about to level up this Seraphine. We wanna have this Rummage, I think. The opponent has two cards from the opponent has 2 cards from the Emperor's deck that we don't know about. Which could be a problem. Okay. So let's go like this. Let's go like this. It's a lot of damage. Let's go here. Both to the Risen. Knowing that I can level up the Seraphine on the stack. So I can level up the Seraphine on the stack. Second Seraphine? So this one is going to level up the Seraphine. But if I play this, I'm not going to be able to have the duplicate high note. If I play Rummage, I'm losing on the draw. So I need to level this up, and I also need to get rid of the Golden Hero, right? So if we go here, this is gonna go up to 5. We can block this one here. And I guess we'll have to go Rummage. Level up the Seraphine. What I want to do is that I need to be able to kill this girl, right? So we're gonna go like this. Oh, but this one doesn't die. Wow, this one doesn't actually die to this guy. That's a problem. So I guess we go like this for now. Oh, wow. 2-1. It's not enough. It's not enough to what I want to do. So I gotta go 2-1 here, and then I guess just 2-1 here. And this would at least kill the Azir and will kill the Bakai, and the opponent just gets the Nasus back. So the opponent gets the Nasus back. If they have a Haste Spike, I guess they keep the Bakai alive. So if they have a Haste Spike, they can keep this Bakai alive. By Haste Spike in here. Yeah. And we go down to 1. So we go down to 1. We still lose the Seraphine. Question is, do we actually get with the can we actually get there with the Perfection? So if we go Plaza Guardian, we need 4 more cards. This is 1. The problem is it's not enough, right? Opponent gets the... Okay, at least opponent loses the Guardian, so maybe we have a chance here. We'll just have to deal with this Nasus. The Overwhelm can be beat here. So, this is 4. We have enough. We have enough. If the opponent doesn't actually have a Riot negation, we might actually have enough. We can go Rune Squire. Go here. Enemies are vulnerable and rally, right? Actually, it's kind of funny because we don't win. No, we will win because we'll have the overwhelm on this one and we can always challenge the Nasus. Right? Because this is going to be one aftershock. Let's go here. So we aftershock the General Palace. Maybe the opponent will actually choose to... Okay, well, if you have it, you have it, right? If you have the Riot negation exactly, then you have it. Otherwise, we lose. Nice. Let's go. We got exactly the perfect card to be able to actually get there, because that's the only card that gives me 2 cards that count towards the cap. Let's go. GG's. In this match, we're going against Teemo, Samira, and Caitlyn. What is this combination doing? Huh. I like this whole hand. The Mystic is nice to be able to kill the Teemo or the Samira. The Advanced Intel puts some flash bombs into the deck will give me a draw. And the Seraphine is the Seraphine. Maybe it's a little bit too early for Seraphine, but we'll have to see. Huh. Okay. The more removal that I have, the better. Oh, it's just an aggro deck. Wait, it's just an aggro deck? Okay, so I'm just gonna have the Sunny Urchin here then and just block. If it's just an aggro deck, then this makes it even easy for me because I can just go like this. I can attack here. Opponent probably has the Samira, and that's why they didn't attack with the Saboteur. Because they have the Samira and they want to be able to use the Samira to attack with. I'm gonna play the Seraphine. Yep, what did I say? So I'm gonna just Mystic Shot this right now before the opponent can even play the Flare. We can play Seraphine next turn. And we still have the blocker that we have been talking about, right? So opponent got a second Samira, but the second Samira is not gonna have... I don't understand. I guess we'll just go like this and just kill the second Samira. Sure. They're gonna end run again. Alright. I'm gonna advance Intel first in case that I draw Samira. We don't get it, so I'm gonna push the damage. That's their second Samira, and it looks like they're only playing 2. Then we can play Seraphine, which gives me a great blocker into either one of those.
So much to do.
Okay, so now they're gonna start putting their puff caps on the field. We get the flash bomb. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Everything's in place.
All right. Oh, they get elusive on that one.
How about a duet?
Sure. I'll allow it. If you have a Mystic Shot or something to kill Seraphine, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna play this right now. The Warrior, we have 5 mana next turn. The Warrior seems pretty good. So that way we can actually pull the Puffcap Peddler. Yeah, if you want it, like, I'm okay with this, because if they want a Mystic here, instead of Mystic Shotting my Nexus, that's okay, because the opponent's a burn deck. So that's why I didn't have a problem just blocking with the Seraphine, because I knew I was going to bait out the opponent into doing exactly this, which is the Mystic Shot. So we can go ahead and just kill this guy. Let the opponent block here if they want. Flare, Shroom. Just put a lot of Shrooms, okay? Now the Teemo's kind of scary here because we don't have a fast speed way to kill Teemo. But we can go Pirouette into Scorched Earth, which is not horrible either.
Well,
right?
What have we here?
Do I care about her just yet? Probably not, right? I think I'm okay taking the blocking with the Warrior if I need to. Because I wanted to see if they... I want to see if they summon the Teemo. Okay, so even better. So now we can actually just go... Deal 1 here, stun here. Or why don't we just go back Alibar? Yeah, why don't we just go like this? Why am I trying to stun that Caitlyn when I was okay with the open attack? I'm A-okay with the open attack. Right? I'm okay with the open attacks. She's not doing anything yet. We can just kill her next turn. We can go Rune Squire. Okay, that I want to kill right now. So we can go... We can actually go here. Yeah, so we can actually go... No, because no matter what, the Scorcher will not be enabled. So I guess we can just go... Here, and then Scorcher, right? I don't want to have that many shrooms. So I don't want to have that many shrooms, so I think I'm okay going for this and killing the Peddler. That way it's only 10 instead of 16. We'll have the Plaza Guardian enable. We'll have the Drum Solo. We'll have Samira now. I'm gonna go Drum Solo first and just take this now before the shrooms come out. We can always mistake that girl whenever we want to. How do we want to do this? Let's go Seraphine first, see what we get.
Time to find a muse.
Like, opponent's gonna potentially try to level up this girl. Well, come on, man. That's not fair. How do you get all the fun stuff? I have to kill the Caitlyn now, no matter what, right? So I have to kill the Caitlyn without attacking her. So I guess we'll go like this. We'll get the Plaza Guardian for free. And we'll get 2 more cards. The Flash ones are gonna hit the Seraphine. They top deck exactly what they needed, which was the Insider Knowledge. For them to actually get a lot of value here. I like how we're gonna get hit by these Flash Bombs this turn. So Plaza Guardian. I guess we gotta play Samira first, to be honest. Yeah, we could honestly play Samira first. I'm gonna not play her now. I think I'm just gonna attack like this. And keep Samira to enable our Sun Fumes next turn, potentially. The problem's gonna be Caitlyn. Okay, so with the Caustic Rift, we can just level up Seraphine and just have the Sun Fumes to kill the Caitlyn. Alright, let's go here. And go Iron Ballista. Opponent could have Karina, but Karina costs 6, right? Opponent's just gonna make us draw more. Okay. 1. Rocket Barrage. 2. Alright. Let's go here. Iron Ballista. Sucks that we didn't get the Summer Clocker. Oh. Nice try. Because we just go Sun Fumes here, right? So we just go Sun Fumes here. Do we actually have enough to level up? Do we actually have enough to level up this Samira? Like, can we get the rally here? Probably not, right? We might be able to get the rally here. Let's think about this. We go Squire.
To serve the greater good.
We go Overwhelm. We go here. Okay, we do have enough. We do have enough. We just go like this. And we go like this, and that level that we got to level up Samira and rally in a single turn. Right? And that's the power of that back alley bar. So we don't even need to risk even the chance of us drawing 5 shrooms next turn. We can just win this turn, which is amazing for us. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Heimerdinger Jayce. So back alley bar is good. Seraphine is okay. Problem with Seraphine is that it's so easy for her to just die, right? To Mystic Shot? Ah, Samira, sorry, not Seraphine. Samira. Samira just dies so easily to the Mystic Shot. But I guess I'll keep her for now. I like the back alley bar, even if the opponent has an aftershock. Okay. I'm okay with this passing game, right? Eventually I get to play my back alley bar. Like I don't need to do anything here. Again, if they have the Mystic, they have it. If they have the Mystic, they have it, right?
Good steel and a good future.
I'm not even gonna play the Samira out. I'm just gonna go and play the Squire.
No problem.
Know what rune weaving is?
Do I? I guess I'll do it. You know, I'll do it like this, just so that I start getting the Plaza Guardian down, right? So if the opponent has the Mystic Shot, that's okay. I'll still take this trade. Yeah. Just in case the opponent actually didn't have the Mystic Shot, I wanted to be able to use that Flare to help out my Seraphine and my Plaza Guardian, and obviously we also have this, right? So, okay, if opponent wants to pass, again, I'm A-okay passing. I'm A-okay passing. It just sucks that the opponent could formula here and still have mana for 6. Heimer. So I'm gonna force you to kill this, right? You're gonna have to Mystic this one? No? Gonna Scorch Earth first? Keep the high note and everything else for later? No need to play Seraphine just yet? Oh, really? Okay, so we can just go... I don't want to go high note. I really don't want to go for this high note. I guess we'll go the same thing. We'll go Sun Fumes into Scorch Earth. And like I want to have this high note when the opponent has... Like for me to kill a Jayce or just damage their units more. I did not expect that. I did not expect the black... the Miscall. The Miscall. We can go back alley bar.
There's nothing a little ingenuity can't fix.
Force the opponent to have that the aftershock. There it is. So we knew that this was gonna happen eventually, and that's fine. If the opponent pulls here, they're just gonna get beat by the removal after. So I don't think they really want to go ahead and do that. Yeah, we just go here again. Now you have the second one. High note? I mean, sorry, formula. So this Jayce is gonna level up here if the opponent has an aftershock. Or a shock blast, sorry.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
There's one problem with this draw. Oh no, they don't overdraw. I thought they were about to overdraw, but they actually don't. I was like, yeah, you're about to overdraw, but they actually do not. So that's the Soul Harvest. We probably should have gone for the Haste Spike, to be honest. I'm just gonna attack, because if the opponent blocks, we have the high note. I do have to worry about the Jayce being leveled up now. The triple back... Opponent's gonna be so sad when they see this third back alley bar. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hextech engaged.
You're gonna actually challenge this. Interesting. I will admit, I did not expect that. You were actually gonna challenge that. So now you're just losing to the Haste Spike. Or anything else that we have. Right? I do want to be able to level up the Seraphine sooner rather than later. Just sucks that we end up getting a lot of units from the barkeeps instead of actually getting spells, right? Perfect. So now we just go Haste Spike here. And there goes the Jayce. So just like that, there goes the Jayce with the haste spine. Spell shield, spell shield, spell shield. I'm so good at this game. I'm actually so good at this game, huh? So check this out. We can actually just put the weapon here, so that when we play Seraphine, she's gonna come down as a 4/7, and we get the weapon right back into our hand. So she's not losing to a Soul Harvest. She's gonna lose to Vengeance, and it has to be double Vengeance to get rid of her spell shield. The downside is that the Gruesome Theory now actually doesn't work to save her, ironically, but that's fine. Abos Ferros, okay. So we can cast the Griff. Trying to see how to do this. So I want to kill the Abos Ferros with the high note. Once we have the level of Seraphine. And I also want to play this Plaza Guardian, right? So we can cast the Griff to start with. Just get rid of their units. We can go... I guess we can Time Trick. But we can just Rummage, right? We can just Rummage this guy and this guy. I wanna kill that Ferros. I don't want to Time Trick because I want to Time Trick when I have the Seraphine leveled up. I guess we can go Squire and just put the equipment on it. Force the opponent to have like something else, right? We can even go here and play this Plaza Guardian now. Opponent needs to have another Aftershock, but we already saw them putting double Aftershock. Opponent goes at 1. I guess if I put the equipment somewhere else, we would have potentially lost to a Mystic Shot, right? Oh, another miscall, huh? So, what are we looking for here? Oh, they got the Financier! They got the wrong Ferros! They got the Ferros Financier! They didn't get the Ferros... Oh, that's rough.
Hey, big man.
They didn't get the Albus Ferros, so now we can just level up Seraphine. So we have the leveled up Seraphine. Opponent potentially has access to Vengeance, but it doesn't even matter because we just Mystic. And that's 4 damage. No need to waste any more time. That feels bad. That second miscall feels bad. We have the high note to kill the Jayce if we need to, but it was not important. We just go for the Mystic and just win the game. That feels bad at 50-50, but I don't think they were still gonna win because we ended up top decking the Mystic, right? From the formula. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed this game. So Seraphine and Samira. This deck is another deck that is very hard to play. There's a lot of options and decision making that you might have seen throughout the games today, and some of them probably could have made some better decisions, but we still managed to win every game that you saw today and didn't really lose that much when we were recording. I think I only had like 1 or 2 losses when I was recording this video. So the deck feels really good for a standard format where things are a little bit less power level than it was before. So you still have 2 good Samira decks. You have this and you have Fizz Samira, depending on what you want to play. Let's go through the deck list, and that way you kind of get to understand some of the decisions. So we know that this is going to be a back alley bar deck. So a lot of our spells are going to be a lot of 1-offs, not only for the back alley bar reduction, but also towards the Seraphine duplicating effect. Samira and Seraphine are our 2 champions of choice. Samira gives us access to the Flare, which is another cheap spell that we can use to be able to discount the Plaza Guardian or level up our Seraphine. Not only that, but the Samira can synergize with Seraphine because spells that Samira sees as duplicated are going to count 2 towards her level up or towards her rally progress. So if you have both Samira and Seraphine on the field, it's very easy for you to be able to rally once or even 2 times in a single turn as you saw in the game today, where we were able to just level up Samira and then rally at the same time. And just give me one quick second. I'm trying to do this here. Okay. The next champion is going to be Seraphine. And aside from the synergy that we just talked about, Seraphine just lets us copy a lot of the other cards, including a lot of our removal, which can be really good at allowing us to remove some of the opponent's bigger units. So that's why we like to play Seraphine, as well as being able to synergize with Samira. Bakalibar, easy stuff, a lot of one-offs. Sunny Urchin, just enjoy. Rune Squire puts a lot of work because it gives us those spells. It gives us the spells that we can use to both reduce the Plaza Guardian and also be able to level up our Seraphine or Samira, etc. Augmented Clocking, amazing, especially if you hit the Bakalibar, because then that means you can play the Bakalibar on turn 6 instead of 7. And Plaza Guardian that we talked about allows us to put a lot of pressure into the opponent, which a lot of decks are not able to kind of deal with this big sit-sits with quick attack, right? So then we move on to the spells, and the spells are going to be all very subjective on what you want to do and actually want to drop in here. We have a lot of one-offs. The Telsus is probably the best, and that's why we play 2 of it, because it gives us access to 2 spells and gives us a potential draw. Advanced Sealantal is nice draw. Disintegrate, because we do still need to have a way to remove the opponent's big units. Heimerdinger Mystic Shots, nice removal. 1 Pirouette, 1 Romish, 1 Time Trick, again pretty straightforward. I am playing Double Scorched Earth because of the presence of Bolts of Helia, and also because it kind of works like another Disintegrate, where we can just, or it works like a Flock, right? We can't play Flock here because it's a standard, but it works like a Flock, which allows us to kill a big unit. Sun Fumes, another removal. Caustic Rift, amazing because of the AoE against Fizz Samira. Drum Solo and Formula are a draw. Pursuit of Perfection is the other way that we actually win with this deck, because we have a lot of one-offs. The Pursuit of Perfection can come in and be able to allow us to push the lethal damage. And then we have the Rocket Barrage, more AoE, and the Sun Spinner that works towards both the Plaza Guardian, the Samira, and the Seraphine. Like, this Sun Spinner is so good in this deck just because it can advance all 3 of this. Where sometimes I think it might actually be correct to play 2 Sun Spinners, but it's a little bit iffy whether that's actually true or not. But it just does so much for all 3 of our champions, including Plaza Guardian and even to Pursuit of Perfection, that it might actually be correct to do that. So yeah, so that's kind of the selection with spells. In general, the strategy with this deck is pretty straightforward. Just control the board, right? Control their board by either killing their units with spells or killing their units with a quick attack for Samira or the challenger for Rune Squire. Control the board early on until you can play that Bakalibar and be able to start playing all your spells at discounts. Eventually, by turn 8, turn 9, your Plaza Guardian will be cheap enough for you to play him or play multiple of him. And then eventually we'll also have the Pursuit of Perfection down here that can actually let us also be able to finish up the game. So again, you are going to just slowly build up to your win condition, which is going to be late game, which is going to be Bakalibar, Plaza Guardian, Seraphine Samira, and Pursuit of Perfection. That's all you have to do. In the meantime, for the first 7 to 8 turns, just survive. Whatever you need to do to survive efficiently, just do that. If you're going against another control deck, just be careful against with the opponent being able to remove your units. But if you just are able to stop that, you'll be able to slowly get to a position where you can survive and actually turn your power play on. Yeah, that's the general strategy. When it comes to mulligan, I like keeping at least 1 Bakalibar in my hand because, again, we're going to be playing for that. But I also like the Clockling so that we can actually draw into it. And obviously, I like Samira. So I'm looking for Samira, Clockling, Bakalibar, and then the rest is going to depend on the matchup. If I'm going against aggro, then I do want to keep the Squire and the Sunny Urchin as early blockers, or the Seraphine as well. It's a great blocker against aggro. And then you can also keep stuff like Mystic Shot and Hino to be able to remove their critical units. If you're going against a deck that has like a big unit that you need to kill, like a Nasus, then we probably want to look for stuff like Disintegrate and a Pink that we can kill that Nasus right away. If you're going against a landmark-based unit, you keep Scorched Earth, right? So you kind of get the idea how this deck is going to be very heavy on the deck that you're going against. But in general, Samira is always a great keep. Clocking is always a great keep. And Bakalibar is a good keep if you already have a good enough early hand to stall with onto turn 7. So yeah, that's going to be it for my suggestions on how to play this deck. If you liked today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post Hello Our videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch and Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.